Hello and welcome to the stream and or video. I have been expecting you. Welcome to the Trailmakers, to the makers of Trail. Once again, because we just finished both struggling and It Takes Two, so we decided let's just do some the streams of something different. We already are thinking about new games to play. I believe we have one idea. We're not going to spoil that, of course. Ocean isn't here yet. I don't know if she was planning on still joining in later in the stream. So she might. Oh yeah, I should probably go in the Discord call still then, so that she can see it. So she might also become in the stream later, but I don't know yet. So for now I'm alone, and you can see on the stream here, you can join the server, the Trailmakers server. So if you want to exist, you can exist. Ooh, maybe. I hope there's still going to be space for Ocean then when she comes, if she comes. Yeah, I was just planning on doing some good old races. Oh, maybe I should move the chat a bit. Is that sensible? That's pretty good. Yeah. So, I'm just going to be making some vehicles and doing some races. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, like last time that I streamed this alone. So I guess well, if you can start anywhere, you can end anywhere. Mathematically speaking. Except there's got to be situations where that doesn't apply, but I like to imagine that it does in this case. Well, let's play with the new friction pads, actually, because I just used them on that, vehicle, that thing. I haven't actually played much with them yet, so I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna play this game, and in playing this game, I am going to do the playing with the pads of friction. So I'm just gonna, because I believe, yeah, before this, all similar types of things we had were, it was kind of just the grabber spiky pad thing. So it's very cool that now we have actual friction pads. This is absolutely going to be a horrible vehicle because you can see why, but I'm gonna try it still because I am an idiot. And imagine how boring the world would be if you wouldn't have all the things that were provided to you by genius idiots. That would be a boring old world. One man had to find out that electricity, or that lightning was made out of electricity. If he hadn't been an idiot, then we wouldn't have known still, I presume. So practically what I'm saying was genius idiot. And apparently I am also likening myself to a genius idiot, which is a bit megalomaniac, but I'm doing it, so it's too late to go back now. Here. 15. Let's see, however, this thing is gonna work. Oh, I don't have wheels on the ground, of course. I don't like that that is like necessary now. I'd love it if they just say like, you can still do the races, you just have to, you can't like appear on the scoreboard because you didn't use any wheels. I'm just gonna, put a wheel here, and then attach it with a bit of a suspension with practically 0 power. I always have to remember which of the two is what. I smell glory. You ever seen such a majestic sight? And it only took me like 5 minutes to build it as well. What am I, some kind of a moron? This is a... I believe this race also has 2 laps, so that's gonna... It's gonna be a while. Should have maybe added suspensions. My little dude might have some concussions after this. At least he's gonna have a sore behind. Well, at least the good thing is there is plenty of room visible for improvement. That's... If there's room for improvement, then that means that it can be even better than it already is. I mean, that's always fun. This scientific method in full, beautiful, enchanting motion there. Gotta love it. It's beautiful. That's we might even finish this one lap within 2 minutes. I'm not so sure of that. Maybe, but I'm not gonna put my... No, that's definitely not gonna happen anymore. So, maybe we'll still get a sub 5 minutes total. Maybe if you cut the corners real tight. No. Yeah. Going nicely. I have candy. The Saint's next day. It's the 5th of December. And which is the day before Saint Nick's birthday. Saint Nick loves candy. Wise old man. I also love candy, so yeah, I don't think we're gonna make 5 minutes, but maybe 6 minutes. It's always just trying how far you can get. You know, you don't presume success on the first time. You don't assume that you're gonna win when you haven't even tested. We hadn't tested, so I think that's a totally acceptable thing. And I mean, if this little thing would be perfect when I start building it, then this whole stream would be, well, I mean the whole stream wouldn't be shorter, but I would have to make a lot of vehicles, and I don't, well, I already didn't have many ideas, so I guess this is kind of just good luck. So I don't know what you're complaining about. In fact, I don't know if you're complaining. Ooh, are we? No, I don't think we're going much faster than that. Well, it's 4 minutes for 1.5 laps. I don't think we're gonna make the 5 minutes, but it's I do expect to be there under 6 minutes. Knock on wood. Just to be sure. Yeah, 5 minutes is not in it for us. But 6 minutes. That's, I don't know if you've been watching the football lately, the soccer, but those guys always take at least 90 minutes to finish one finish one match. So I feel like with 5 minutes I'm doing, or 6 minutes I'm still doing pretty well. Those are all trained as well. They're professional soccer players, so they're good at what they do. So if I can do it even faster than them, well, different thing. But if I can get less than 90 minutes, then surely I am also pretty good at this. So I think I've got the knack of it. But, yeah, now it's straight ahead to the finish line. It's a Dreammobile, practically. And, it's going to be hard to improve on this. So, can you even improve on it? 200 coins, see? Better than 0% of other players. But that's probably rounded down from 100. Okay, so as I said, next step is adding some suspensions, because I do think we can use those very well. That's gonna give us some more broth as well. So we broth as in width. They're both horrible words, also kind of great. But not broth, broth. Say it with me, broth. Yeah, something like that. I think these should probably be here. I can even do double suspensions. Yes, this is gonna be a mean machine. I didn't lower these ones yet. So, try and beat that. Oh, my wheel in the back isn't on the ground enough. That's a bit disappointing. Did so much of my best, and then the wheel on the back is just causing problems. That's not how we do it here. Ooh, gonna compete against my own best. Let's see if you can beat this, me. Oh, it's... Am I winning? No, I'm not doing... I'm winning some ground. That's... The wheels are not spinning on that one. Maybe that was a bit of an omission then. Maybe now this improvement made the wheels spin. That could help quite a bit. I think we've already seen that it's a slight improvement. I think we need to make them a bit less stiff. Oh, damn. Control. Oh. Ow. Oh. I always forget, because every program and everything uses a different thing. I like Control and Shift to select multiple things, and then select like multiple things after each other. A lot of damping. We want all of the damping. We're practically or is it less of the damping? Maybe we want less of the damping. I think we want less of the stiffness, actually. I always get confused when it comes to suspensions. So we can take a lot, but it's easy. No. I'm not... So it can take not much, and it also doesn't do much. Maybe I just need to remove half the suspensions, because those are definitely probably too much. Seems a bit better. See? Speed. Now I think, now that we have improved the comfort in our vehicle, of course, we also need to, I wouldn't say make it less comfortable, but it's also kind of what I'm doing. Now, because like if you have more comfort to spend, then of course you can also remove a bit more comfort. So I'm just gonna make it, you know, make those glutei maximi. I don't know technically what it is. I happen to not be a Latin, but big leg. Give those a bit of a workout. Bet you ain't seen nothing like this before. There might be a perfect spot somewhere between 10 and 1. But I'm very much too lazy to go and find that out. Look at that flaming hot speed. I'm practically an F1 racer. Monaco, here I come. Laid back as well. Look at that. Look at that. We're riding with style. Immense style. James Bond couldn't do better. In fact, I don't even think he made his own cars. So I've already got one up on James Bond. Don't I? I was gonna take on Doctor Who, but well, he can't travel in time, and that's kind of cool about the TARDIS. But you know, at least I won James Bond, second place out of those 3. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby, mate. So I'm a speed devil. I almost completed the round, and it's almost 1:30. So I know I might finish this below 4 minutes. Like some kind of a speed demon. Some kind of a mad genius, if you will. Watch this, Elon Musk. Need new engineer? Here I am. It's yeah, I mean, they always say that before round wheels were invented, they used square wheels, and I don't get why they ever invented round wheels then. This is beautiful. It's incredible. So the ride is 10 out of 10. Look, it's not even 3 minutes yet, and we're already turning around the last corner. That might even be better than 1% of the people. Not certain, but maybe. I don't know, it might be I believe it's per class now, so with 4 I'd be in like the 3 to 10 class or something. So I suppose most people will be, well, some people might be faster than this, but it's still a beauty of machination, isn't it? I have gone 1 space up with, I mean, a respectable 2 minutes 22 2 less. So I have significantly improved. I don't want to hear anything about that's not incredible. I mean, I'll be the first to admit there's even much grander things to achieve in science, but, you know, when they say they've stood on the shoulders of giants, that's not me. Because I'm an idiot. But at least I'm having fun being an idiot. That's what it's all about. What if I add another layer of suspensionage? Just bam, 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 bam. Doesn't that look like a slick ride? Tell me, if I pulled up at your house, and I'd be like, hey, you want to go for a ride in my new slick ride? Tell me you would say no to this. I don't think you can. It is the coolest. I don't even think there's much choice in that. Okay, maybe the pickle machine would win. Maybe I would win. Okay. But it still has style. Okay, if that improvement didn't improve, then what's our next step? Of course, I'm not going to add thrusters or anything. That will be for people that don't know how good friction pads really are. People that don't respect the art of square wheels. Obviously. Maybe I just need some spoilers. I don't expect that. I don't think even spoilers can improve much on this, but you know, maybe. I just don't. I'm not gonna try it. Actually, I'm not sure how to make this much better. Maybe I just need some more downforce. That might actually keep the whole vehicle in place. Which, I mean, thruster or sure, spoilers, but spoilers, I don't know, they ruin my steez or some kind of stupid excuse. At least not spoilers, okay? Spoilers, no bueno. Yeah, I'm not sure that's working. Maybe we should just call it peak performance at this point. I think that's just... I think that's just as far as we're gonna get. Why should you try to improve it on perfection? Indeed, you shouldn't. So what am I gonna make that's even better than perfection? Well, I'll tell you when I know, which is not right now. What about... I am going to make a beautiful it's on going for style on this one. Going for style and or ease. Just some steez. Welcome to Steezy Workshop. We have much steez. Look at that. Doesn't that look like it's gonna get you places? Oh, we need an engine. Darn engines. Always being necessary. Always improving the world. bit. Maybe I can put those engines on the wheels. Can't see how that would go wrong, right? I mean, don't electric cars often have their engines on their wheels, so why can't I? If I'm chasing perfection, why not just look at things that are also chasing perfection? You know? Here. See? I could even beat the lucky potato. I forgot to add steering. That might be useful. Might be. I'm just hypothetically. I'm just trying it. You know, in case it is indeed useful. It's a ridiculous thing to propose, but we scientists are here to propose ridiculous things. That's kind of the job. Not that I'm officially a scientist, but very good excuse. See, I'm very trustable. Wrong way around. At least I'm gonna win the race. As you can clearly see, this is hardly any competition. Damn it, the Irish potato is gonna win, and I don't have good weight distribution. No. Oh, that just blew away again. No. They look like Irish. No. Okay. I'm not gonna say that's a fail because because it's not technically concluded as a fail yet. What if I just it's either way, I am going to steal some design choices from the Irish potato. I don't know if it's really Irish, but I mean Lucky and Potato. It's probably Irish. So yeah, gonna be brilliant genius mind for a second. Then I'm gonna see what my opponents are doing, so I can improve my own design. Isn't it simply beautiful? That's what we call corporate spying. See? Isn't that just beautiful? Doesn't that look like it's gonna get you to the moon? Definitely looks ridiculous that one of these days they'd find it out. You know, invented to get to the... Why am I faster than me? I'm slower than... this me is slower than that me. There's not even someone behind the wheel there. Which is... Actually, it's a helm. It's not a wheel. Did you know that helm is the Dutch word for helmet? Fun fact. Yeah, so apparently I did not win speed privileges by stealing from the Irish. That's not a thing I mean, maybe I thought I was gonna say it today. I just maybe didn't think it before I said it. You know what this car needs? I think this car needs some four-wheel steering. With its dangerously high speeds, of course, you need to make sure that you can make those corners right. And if you can't make the corners right, then, well, I mean, you're not going to win the race. So quite frankly, I'm gonna need some brain science, also known as neuroscience. And then when I am smart, I'm going to make a great vehicle. Let me just actually copy that to here. that isn't gonna win, I don't know what is. Okay, maybe my previous vehicle again. I thought the spoilers might not be working because they were kind of aiming up. But I mean, I'm ahead, but I think that's just because I cut that corner. I think to get the full potential out of this newly added power, I'm gonna need to add some more power. And clearly the Bulldog engines were not the power that this thing needed. Clearly, we need some, we need some, we need some uncontrollable rage up in this. We're gonna use some energy, some real output. You're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, ooh, fresh. And you're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, ooh, was that tree bald before he passed by? Ooh, I don't think so. But I'm not sure because I don't know what tree you're talking about. See, okay, more improvements. And by more improvements, I mean spoilers are an improvement. See? Science. It's very complicated. Not everyone gets the hang of it very easily. But I am great at it. No, that's one. I mean, it's not. It's very good at the straights, so it's I don't want to brag here, but that's it's definitely doing something. Can't deny that. Ooh, okay, it's good at the straights when you're not dying. But when it's good at the straight, it's good at the straights. I may need to just tune down the steering a bit. Ooh. Haha, see first? That's a good boy. Better than 21% of the people. And 21% of the people in this whole world is 1.4 billion? 1.6 billion. Something like that. I mean, I'm not technically sure that they're all playing Trailmakers and have all tried that race, but if they would have, then I would be very, very good at it. If that would be taken into the statistic and stuff. So, in a hypothetical situation that I have come up with myself for a good as possible result, I'm very good at the game. I'm not gonna beat those, but at least it steers a bit better by steering worse. One of the oldest tricks in the book. I actually love this drift. It's genuinely not. It's genuinely fun to drift with. Look at that. That's a crooked corner if I've ever seen one. And we actually did win. It's my brain is unstoppable today. Improvement after improvement after improvement. Why don't want you to keep popping up? No, I didn't ask you to keep popping up. Now, as we all know, this is tarmac, so we're gonna need some more tires. Let's see. Some racing wheels. Racing wheels to race with. And these are also racing wheels to also racing with. We're practically gonna be a racer. That's not the right place. That's the right place. See, that's also an impressive thing that I'm doing. Usually in Formula 1 and stuff, the engineers don't drive the vehicles. I'm behind that helm. I'm behind that helm like a maniac. And I am a maniac, so that's pretty appropriate. See, those are some wheels. Thick wheels. That's a wall. I did not mean to kiss the wall. Oh, I'm gonna have to start that again. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, kind of made it. I'm actually surprised at how not much better these wheels are doing than the... Like there, I just steered out of the track a bit, but these wheels are really not an impressive improvement. Those both went the wrong way. It's, at least this vehicle isn't going the wrong way then. Is it? Maybe I was going the wrong way. They were just going right. Better than 49% of other players. That's, see, my orthodox methodology is paying off. Okay, there's plenty of ground to win there, if you get what I mean. So I'm just gonna place that there, and I'm gonna place that there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then I'm gonna replace that with another tube. Specifically this type of tube. A tube. Bet you've never heard of that one before. That's because only the most sciencey scientists know about it. It was secretly developed at a smart place. So, only some really smart people know about it. And me. Okay. Now... I'm gonna do it like this. Wedg. No, Wedgar. We have a new friend, Wedgar. We're gonna replace Wedgar with a better friend. This is Bill. And Bill. These are the quadruplets. Bill and Bill and Bill and Bill. Can't say that I'm not missing Edgar right now. I mean, we've only known each other for 2 seconds, 3 seconds. But I mean, fair is fair. Edgar's no Bill. Or, no, I mean, Bill's no Edgar. Yeah, Edgar's no Bill either, I guess. It goes both ways, see? Edgar to Wedgar is no Bill. Which also means that Bill's no Edgar the Wedgar. So it's a hard choice. But I'm trying Bill. I'm sorry, Wedgar. Sometimes I have to make these hard decisions. I am trapped behind a wall of aerodynamics that should not work in real life. In fact, I was too fast for my own good. So, any normal person in that scenario would say, let's be less fast. I would say, let's have more good. It's gonna rock. Oh, I didn't notice there was a chatter. One more bulldog on his... that was 9 minutes ago. That would have been smart. It would have been smart if I... yeah, one more under the steer. That would have been a place for that. But I mean... raw power, though. The raw power. Do you even comprehend this raw power? I sure don't. Wait, wasn't I gonna improve something about it? Oh. That's, sure is hard to think, isn't it? And put one on the other side. You know what? Let's bring Wedgar back. But if you're not going to be annoying... No, Wedgar, please, don't do this to me. Be a nice old Wedgar. No, Wedgar. I'm sorry, Wedgar. I'm gonna have to let you go if you're gonna act like that. It could have been so good. It's not my fault. Stop bringing me into this. Well, I mean, I guess I'm half, but don't. You're also fault. You're a bad Wedgar. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that, but well, then I hate you too. What's going on? I don't know. Wedgar doesn't like me anymore. I guess we can't use Wedgar anymore. I mean, maybe we'll find a replacement Wedgar once. But Wedgar's dead to me. That's not working. I don't know. Maybe this is Wedgar's wrath. Maybe Wedgar's wrath that has made it so that I can't. Maybe Wedgar's wrath means that I can't get any better than this. Wedgar's wrath. So, yeah. Sorry, Wedgar. I didn't know it meant so much to you. After you sank my boat. I might have made that up. But still. Mad at Wedgar. Wedgar mean. Ooh. It's not a good idea. Since I don't drag race well. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Spaceship. I mean, that's gonna be heavy and in the front, so here. Let's just make one straight beam. I just something like this. I think that's gonna do the trick, right? I have to scroll over a bit. But I mean, it's all on pay. What? We don't have payroll. It's all on imaginary payroll. Now, if we spin out, we will. If we spin out, we'll probably break because we won't fit through the whole thing. So I'll just try and not spin out, right? Sound like a good plan? Good plan? Good plan. See? As easy as anything. What did I get? 3 points? 4 points? Better than 61% of other players, I guess. Isn't it a beautiful game? And if I do this, how much better will it be? You know what? I'm sorry, Wedgar. What if we do this? I'm gonna just repair in this direction. Wedgar, lead us to victory. Oh, Wedgar's... Wedgar, did you hear what I asked? The whole victory part? No, didn't think you got that, no. Then we're gonna need some reinforcements. Because Wedgar didn't like to help us. I mean, I'm just pointing out the facts. Don't pretend that don't pretend that I'm wrong. You know I'm right. We both know I'm right. See? See, Wedgar, I'm doing this so that you can stay in the race. I'm not treating you bad in this way. This is just precautions, really. See? See, Wedgar? I did good. Did a great job. Good boy. So now you can stay in the race. Better than 94% of other players. I'll take... Can I get 95%? If I can get 95%, then I'm happy. I'm already pretty happy. But 95% will make me even happy. Actually, it's gonna add... I'll try this little thing. I was originally going for its brother. Where's its brother? This one. Well, I mean, that's gotta be less aerodynamic, right? Huh, it doesn't actually look like it's less aerodynamic, but... Well... Everybody else has made practically exactly the same types of things, so I'm not even... I mean, I wasn't guilty in the first place, but... Is that, yeah, worse. I think it might have just been because I didn't have a great start. How's that for a start? Yep. Let's try that again. At this point, it's kind of just trying to get, like... See, it's just trying to get that half a second, well, not even half a second, just trying to help myself from having to accelerate. That's still not faster. Okay. I see. You don't want to be faster, eh? What if I add more? Like a real scientist. See? Just 8 more. Eight more power core. I'm still 4th. Did I really? Oh, a bit better. I'm 0.1 second faster. 0.01 second faster, I mean. Should I'm just gonna see if I can get even further if I continue this way. It ain't no rocket science, it's just car science. And this car science ain't that hard. That was not great. I think this is exactly what everybody expected of me. This is exactly how mature I am. I just build a giant, big thing. Better than 96% of other players. I'm happy. I'm chuffed. Chuffed a bit. 96% machine. I mean, it's kind of a car. Let's keep it on. Kind of a car. It's good enough. It's good enough for me. Hover races. I haven't done hover races in a while. Canal. What about just a go-kart seat? That seems to be a good way to start. Yes, I do know that all of my contraptions get exponentially bigger as soon as I start working on them. But also, I excuse. Some kind of a very, very good excuse, see? See, I win. So put that on there. And then that on there. If that doesn't look like a pro build thing, I don't know what does. Is there even such a thing then? If that isn't, you know, like perfect. Is there such a thing as perfect? Not sure. Not so sure. And then, I mean, of course, we're gonna big jet engine, and we're gonna need to add some thinguses. I'm thinking of actually keeping it not that high, because I often have the problem that I'm steering and then, well, you know how it goes with hovers. If you have the point of drag to the sides too high, then its bottom is gonna flip out underneath its top. It's horrible to see. You hate to see it. But I mean, that's a risk in the high octane lounge. I might just copy a few more onto here. See? Seems sound like a house. I'm not sure houses are even this sound. Not in the US there. No. No. Yeah, but it's kind of like US houses, right? Because it's like you're always thinking, like, if they have so many hurricanes, why build such flimsy houses out of plaster? But I mean, I do get it, because else you're gonna have to restore your house every time that a hurricane comes by. So it's kind of a decision. Do you want to have to rebuild your house every time, but make it easy? Or do you want to, like, you know, have damage to your house, but it's not entirely broken, but then, you know, it is harder to restore things? And they went for the first one. And that's a decision. And I've never had to make that decision, so I don't know really the best course of action, technically. Okay, I don't remember if it goes to the right or the left. It goes to the right. Coolsies. But, yeah, I thought here it goes to the left. No. It didn't sink, though. Usually it's, when you hit anything, you sink. But not today. Yeah, this is a whole different sport than the drag racing industry. Drag racing is just adding more engines. And deep into building codes. Hurricane-safe building regulations have been in place since 1986. I missed. I was reading. After Hurricane Andrew decimated South Florida, they take it very so it's very safe as well. Huh. Because it's made out of like the plaster walls, right? Mainly in the US, where you can kind of just punch through them if you have a hard fist. I remember they had that in school once. They have like the plaster walls, and someone literally punched a hole through it, and they put a poster up in front of it, like that makes it happen. Everything that's destroyed is. Oh, so do they make it out of bricks then, or out of like what did they make it out of? Well, like something at least that seems like brick, cinder block. Yeah, something that looks like brick. Well, it has more things in common with brick than just that it looks like brick. But yeah, I guess, huh? I thought they went for the first option. I guess they went for the second option. There goes my history class. I've never had much history class, so that's fine. And I'm also not a history person, so I have learned today. I've also learned that this is just not gonna cut it. I'm gonna... You know what? More power cores is always more fun, right? Don't think you can argue with that. So... that explains why you have so much knowledge about it. You used to be a hurricane man, woman, or otherwise. That it's really interesting, just every now and again, to just hear from people from totally different corners of life and totally different corners of the world. And you just realize that half of your life has been a lie sometimes, or you realize that somehow you knew a lot about something you didn't know anything about. In this case, the prior. I did know that there were hurricanes in the U.S. That's only because there's practically no natural disasters in the Netherlands. It's kind of like earthquakes and some floodings. Yep. Love being put in my place. Hello, crew. I do play on Steam. Yes, me too. The Netherlands is an average place. It's not very exciting, but it's also, nice and calm. So you can just be there. So it seems. I'll check out the plane after this vehicle, because I'm trying to think out, because it seems like I just have too much speed in the front. Yep. I have too much speed for my own good. Yeah. The Netherlands is really, really, I wouldn't call it boring, because I'm also not that interesting. But it's some people definitely do find it boring. It's a-okay with me. I can just put these a bit lower. And then just remove these things. I am from the south. Bravo. Oh, what? I seem to have increased the amount of thrusters unintentionally. Let's go there. Okay. It seems to be staying up a bit better. Limburg. It's a good place. Practically all of my parents, or all of my two parents are from Limburg. And like the south as well. So I like it. It's better than, it's better than other places in the Netherlands. Not all other places maybe, but I am 18 years old. It could have been but yeah, I'm definitely not 20 years old or mid-20. But I do seem to have mid-20 IQ because it's not coming off the ground yet. What if I do this though? Oh, but that's also, I'm just gonna turn that upside down. There we go. 16 is a pretty good age. You're like, you don't have to do. Why do I sing so much? I'm kind of the typical not Dutch, because we're known for our good ships. Follow. Thanks for the follow. We always appreciate it when people like our stuff, because we hope that people like our stuff. The engines. Oh yeah, I can turn them upside down so that the center of their thrust goes that it goes lower. Actually, wait, or is that actually, it seems like it's kind of around the middle. At least putting them lower is a better idea. I think I need to improve my increase my footprint as well, because it's not exactly a lanky boy. That was a wall. That was definitely a wall. It's it. What am I gonna? I guess I'm just gonna see how well it works if I try to increase my my footprint is what I meant. Yeah, I'm not that great at hovers. I once accidentally made a vehicle that did well, but that was really just accidentally. I have, oh god, how many hours do I have in Trailmakers? I have 323 hours, which is like 25 days or something. It's I think it's my most played game on Steam. Now, I thought I was a gamer, but I guess I've been dwarfed by 700 hours of gameplay. I mean, and that's still not that much. I've heard of people who have like thousands of hours, so I guess it is indeed not that much. It just, it's interesting how your whole world can be flipped around in a few seconds. Yeah, I think I need to increase how broad I am. Oh damn, Bougie has the least amount of hours. Well, around, I probably the least amount of hours, because around 300 is on average lower than 300. Oh, then I need. I don't know. I'll just add a tube. I'll add a tube. Add a tube. I am the tubinator. Trail map. Oh, I've never heard of Trailmappers. Is that like well, for making maps? So like, as in like your own maps, like the Treasure Island and stuff. That's a lot of racing and building hours. Yeah, map making tool. That's I guess maybe I just play a lot of different games, because I have 140 games or something on Steam, and then there's of course games like Minecraft and stuff as well. I played a lot of Minecraft, so that's almost definitely my most played game. Definitely more than any of the games have been recorded on Steam. Maybe Plants vs. Zombies as well. Borderlands is Borderlands a racing game? I probably the racing game that I've actually played most is it's a looter shoot. Oh, I guess we weren't. Yeah. I I don't think I have many looter shooter types of games. I have. Huh. I really don't. Yeah. See, this is why I didn't want to add a too high level of cyber drag, because then it's just constantly. I might give up on this. Maybe I'll like see if I can make it better and then show it in another stream sometime. I mean, maybe I haven't actually much improved the increased the footprint yet, so I can definitely improve on that still. I'll just try that for a bit more, and then after that I'm just gonna probably check out that plane. Yeah, the engine thing. Yeah, about the drag. I was thinking for a second. The drag. No, not the drag. The thrust level of the downforce. That's it. Yeah, because it was like downward. I always get those words mixed. Max pitch, downward pitch, I believe. Which then causes like downforce. Which it's a very good thing that you helped me think of that, because I was not braining. What's the? I mean, I guess I'm gonna just try the race with this, and then I'll see if anything goes well. But I'm definitely not expecting to do very well. I'm expecting to crash. So I mean, I guess that means I can only be proven wrong in a positive way. Let's see. I haven't crashed yet. The Discord or the description? Okay, better than okay, so at least the work that I did have a purpose. That's nice to hear. Oh god, the name. Why are names so hard? Any ideas for names? I'm always the worst at controls. I'm gonna just take whatever keys I find that are not used yet. So it just 420, huh? But I always just find whatever isn't used yet, and then usually that comes out to something pretty scuffed, but it works for me. It quote unquote works for me. It exists. What about I don't know, what are words? What about Piotr? Ha. There's no hover? Oh, hover. I don't have very good things on the workshop. Let's see. A7 Thunderbreaker. I appear to have found it. Wonder if that's gonna work. Alright, I didn't mean to click that. Okay, it's downloaded it. Cool. Okay, now gonna look at some of these controls. So W and S is pitch, yeah. A and D is roll. Space and 2 is thrusters. The shift is extra pitch. So like just extra force for a pitch up. Ooh, there's guns. I like me some guns. Landing gear lights, gun points down. don't gun down on the ground. Landing gear with G, the G of gear, the Q of gun, quan, L for landing gear, or the landing lights. E is for back, a back, or a sharp turning, back V wing. Oh, like to toggle it, and then yeah, think I may get what that entails. Extra gun spread with 3 and 1 tail hook. I'm not gonna be able to remember all of that in one time, but I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. Let's see. It is an intense looking plane. So the landing gear just explodes off. I always like some explosions. Okay, yeah. Some scenes. It's I should probably try it on the air race thing, because that's made for air things. Oh, warning, don't be an idiot. Drag race. I guess that'll have a long enough runway, possibly. It's always... Oh, landing gear shoots you up. What was the landing gear? The G for gear. Aha, that's clever. That's well done. That's some power. Some brain power. Huh, it handles very well. I forget what all of the guns were. Oh yeah, E was for the wings back things. The V wing. Q was for the guns to aim down. So it's a... Yeah. 1 was for... Oh, damn. For the magnet, or that's not a magnet, that's grip pads. I forget what that was again. 2 for other thrusters. That's a toggle. That's 700 kilometers an hour, and I didn't even realize that yet. Oh yeah, mouse button for guns. Oh yeah, you see it up there on the top of the screen, and you're like, that's just there, because mouse buttons are always just there usually, but this time it actually meant something. I guess the landing gear lights aren't going to be very effective anymore since I've already deployed that landing gear. One was... I forget what the rest is. Oh wait, 1 and 3 are each other's antagonists, or... Oh no, 1 is just... Okay, so 1 is the thing in the back. 3 is... tail hook. What's a tail hook? Yes, I know, I'm a bit of an idiot. I also never studied any planology. Any aeronautology? I don't know. It shows my ignorance. Therefore, oh wait, is that? No, I didn't. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, gun spread. That's 3. So if I whoop. Whoa. I turn into a Christmas tree of shootiness. Look at that. I bet you wish you had this thing. And you can download it or subscribe to it on the workshop. So you can have the thing. So it's kind of two great things bundled together. It is what I thought. It's the I would have probably put it as the boat thingy, the plane boat thingy for boating on a plane. Not an entirely accurate description, but I really like it. It handles so. As you can see, I haven't crashed since I managed to get in the air when I understood how it takes off. And I'm still flying around with it and having fun. I think I've discovered most of the controls now. What did I shift? Oh yeah, that was okay. I did crash it now. Okay. I really like it. It's a really good plane. As far as planes go, this is like it. 9.5 and or higher. Oh yeah, left shift was just whoop. Ooh. That's some maneuvering. That's quite some maneuvering. I think E. Did I have E yet? I'm not smart enough to remember all these things. Yeah. And up, I suppose, up is where you're usually going to want to go, because if you suddenly pitch down, then you're, well, down is the floor. And also you're going to be able to make your corners much quicker, but and otherwise you just... What? Were those all the controls? I believe he was gunned down. No, he was not gunned down. Q was gunned down. What was E again? Oh yeah, that was what E was. The V-wing. Yeah, and then the G... we haven't seen the landing gear lights yet. I want to see the landing gear lights. Are you ready? Damn. That's some spots. That's some spots, boy. I rate this plane a very, very good out of 10. It's like a 9.8. Like, there's room for improvement. Not necessarily. I don't know if it can be better, but you should, like, if you can make this even better, then that's incredible. So yeah, it's incredibly good. But I also want to stimulate, like, even better than very good, in case it might be possible. I don't know though, because it's really, really good. So you get a very, very good out of 10. I am impressed. Which, I mean, is, I guess, I don't know what could be better. That I was not ready for that question. I guess I should have thought of something that could be better before saying that it could be better. I don't know why I said it could be better if I couldn't. Could anything be better? I don't know. Black cockpit seat. Ooh. I like that. That's cool. It's like, it's a gradient. It turns like gray, black, and then there's a black outline and the black lines, and then gray. Yeah, I guess nothing's ever technically finished unless it, like there's always bugs in the software, but like you'll never ever get all of the bugs out of the software, so it's also kind of useless to try and get more bugs out of the software always. So I don't know. So you might be able to improve things, but I don't know what. Can they? Mm-hmm. Oh, there's no question that it's an absolutely adorable, or adorable as in, not adorable as in cute, but adorable as in likable, as in very much like. Words. I logic blocks. That's a bunch of logic blocks. I'm always bad at the logic. Okay, so this is for the small wings. So I guess that's, which wings are for what? These wings are for S&W. So they're like at least part of the standard. I guess these wings as well are part of the standard lifting up, and these aren't. Those are the shift ones. Huh. 15 logic. It's gonna be a Where's Waldo type of picture. Okay, this is for, oh yeah, for the gun to aim down. This was for those wings. It says right there, it's Q. Q was for the guns to, is that the, oh wait, I wasn't looking at that, I was looking at that. What was I looking at before here? One is the tail hook. Oh yeah, so that's for the tail hook. And it controls. I don't think I'm good enough at planes to know why that's part of the tail hook thing. Oh yeah, 3 was the extra guns. Oh, extra gun spread. So what was that? Okay, so that's oh, I destroyed it. Didn't mean to destroy it there. So those are for the gun spread, and then that is for, because it's both for dropping down and for extra gun spread. But I think I'm too dumb to understand all of the goings on here. I've also only found 6 of the logic blocks. Oh, there's here and there. left shift, which is these, yeah. That's 8 logic blocks. It's where are all of the logic blocks? Are there any? Nope. Oh, that's a speed sensor. I only just noticed this. Oh yeah, I can just see what happens when I press the things. So that when I click the mouse button, let's go to the side. Wait, so the... Oh wait, that toggles. I didn't even do that right. Okay. So it... Yeah, so it's again spread. So it spreads the guns. Okay. Ooh, oh, ah. There we go. It's, yeah. Goes up and down a slight bit. Clever. Oh, it toggles to go down when you're not going fast or not close to the ground. So that means this is... So it's usually like press, but then okay. Oh, no. Okay, I think I get it better now. Which is also at least what one speed sensor is for. I don't know if there's more still. What? I... Oh wait, I'm there. Let me just find a good place to start from. Then, oh, that's not the right button that I pressed. Geez, for landing gear. Speed. Speed. And then it toggles down. Whoa. Is it the turning that it's doing by itself just because of the aerodynamics? I think it is. Looks like it would be. Q. Yeah. What were more things that I didn't understand again? What was one again? I forget again. What's one? One is... Oh yeah, how did I not see that? Oh, does it help stabilize the gun as well? Not if you're crashed. At least, I don't suppose. G, whoop. Oh no, that was L that I pressed, not 1. They look so similar, and yet they are so different. And then, whoop. Oh yeah, space was too fast. Ah, it does help. See? It's... Oh, gonna go underneath that there. Yeah, I know. I've made some. I've made plenty of worse controlling things. It's really nice about this that it just that it responds. I did not estimate that in well, but it's really nice that it responds and it's just like whoa, and it actually turns because I think I don't know if I'll be able to find it very fast. Wobble. Oh yeah, that was. I don't know. I just see things that I have saved sometimes, and I'm like, what? Why is? Oh, it's foldable, but it doesn't look very foldable. I guess it's just for being 1 block less wide than it is. Where? Because I have a helicopter type thing that's even much worse. It's horrendous. It controls like a bag of potatoes, and then I mean like unpeeled potatoes. It's not that one. It's that. It's here. This is the original version. Yeah, the plane is a billion times better than I could make anything. See, this is how I make my things steer. I love the mini. Everybody loves a minigun, right? This is what happens if I don't anti-pitch manually. I don't like the logic in Trailmakers, so I kind of just have. I kind of just do things manually. So yeah, it's for any type of avian or aviable vehicle. It's much better than I do, as you can see, and you just yeah. So you can certainly color me impressed, very impressed. Keep going or don't. Now I wonder how fast would this thing do in a dogfight? Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, of course it makes sense. It's a fighting plane, so it would be for plane fighting and or dog fighting.